that's off. Anyway, hello. It is Saturday night. We are back. We're going to be building this HG aerial tonight and giving away at MG Astray red frame. Was it turn red? So that'll be good. Welcome everybody. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. A great week. While we're on that, I'm going to jump into the chat and say hello like I usually do. Before I do, though, a couple quick things. Number one, if you enjoy these streams, definitely hit that like button and subscribe for that matter if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our streams or any of our other videos. And also, while I'm at it, we do have a sale going on this weekend. All MG Verka. Oh, that sale. I put the wrong code in there. Let me fix that real quick. Verka 10 for 10% off. All MG Verka kits. So definitely good kits worth taking a look at. Be a good chance to grab one if you haven't yet. I think that's all the basics though. So I'm going to jump into the chat and say hello, and then crack open this kit and get started. What's up, the saltiest dogs, glorious deadman, Scott Whitehair. Trying to decide if I want to build along with the aerial or keep working on the battle log. Live Lance Heaven. Choices. What's up, Dylan Dull? Drowsy Dude, Mechhead Studios, Unknown Glitch, Maverick Entity, Wolfpack Pockets, Weeks K. With this 80-degree weather, I've been outside working all day and will probably fall asleep before the stream is over. It's been unseasonably warm, at least up here in New Hampshire. Definitely feels like summer rather than spring. I feel like we skipped spring. What's up, Matthew Russ? Real Time 88, Unknown Glitch. Can't stand the heat inside. Can't imagine working outside. What's up, Keith Bishop? Massive Attack. R. Pratt's FTL Drive. The Time Sync. Taylor. Jason S. Let's see. Studio AU. Sig Xeon. Josh Brown. Rob Sadler. Rob Rosencrantz. Mark D. April Bunting. Chernobyl IC. Roberto Lopez. Jacob Perez. BJ Bowden. Lego Yoda. Eric Shu. Sil Diarg, if I got that one right. I don't know how to pronounce that little line over the U. MZ, Baron Radium, Heathcliff, Israel, Cools, a Random Hero. The Astray Turner is a giveaway. Nice. Yep, that's what we're giving away tonight. Blue Ghost, Joshua Gutierrez. Surprised at how small the aerial is. Taser, Kilo Delta, Daniel Morgan. Let's see. Marcus Hatch, Death of Seasons, James McDonald, Peter, Vincento. Close. Okay, I'll take it. Purple Hyena, J.R. Trays. Make Small Town Girl. How many Verka kits are there? I think there's like 20 or so that have been made, maybe. I know we don't have all of them in stock right now. Never get to do. Got a new one for you, Nick. Open up an HG Gear Dog just moments ago, and no sticker sheet in any of the bags. Is it supposed to have a sticker sheet? Is, I guess, the first question. People keep pouring in. Yeah, the stream is growing fast tonight. Finished up Verka. First new Verka yesterday. Happy to be here tonight. Yo, Chuck, what's up? All right. That's odd. I think you should be able to request that like you'd request any other part from Bandai. I've been hearing a few people say things like, hey, my stuff wasn't bagged in the box and things like that, which is odd. Maybe they had a quality control issue with all the uptick in production, maybe. Who knows? Mono Neon Xeon Shield at least. That's the point to do. I've purchased about a dozen for my boyfriend so far. This is the most elusive economy. Clarence, celebrate. I need a shower real quick or I'll miss the giveaway. Be fast, I guess. Alright, so let's get started on this one. Just rack the camera, I think. The Ilfrith was a fun kit, so I suspect this one will be as well. Ugh. Hopefully I'm not like coughing and hacking all night. The allergies with this sudden huge shift in temperature has been killing me. Itchy throat and posting the drip, especially in the evening. It's been really rough. Is A Witch from Mercury worth watching? I'd say so. I've been enjoying it so far. I've only seen the first season, but it's been interesting. Some cool designs, definitely a different story. I've been enjoying it. Finally, some color in the directions, and I know what grip paper I need to sand the parts with from paint prep. I don't know if it matters that much. You don't need to go super fine. 400, 600, 800, all be probably fine. It's up Arrow, Skull Heart, Buster. Okay, there's 2 B runners on this one. Dub. It's a giveaway. I don't think I've seen that one before. The MG Astray Turn Red. I'm gonna hold up for a big Wing C00 fan. I mean, I was a Wing fan, and I've been enjoying it. I mean, if you expect any of those kind of storylines, it's definitely different. But I think different's good. It's definitely not a rehash of most of the alternate ones where it's we're going to send teenagers from space to save the world and or end it. And it's not really the universal century, just centuries of one war after another either. Alright, so runner C. Get this one up. What's the giveaway? I don't think. Oh, I already read that one. Is everybody else feeling the heat wave where you guys are, or is it normal? What's up, Joshua? Here in New England, at least, it's welcome change from the cold, but it's definitely almost a little too warm. Chilly and wet outside tonight. It's a bit warm and aller sneezes. 95 in Texas. Florida's been hot for a while. I think Florida's pretty much always hot. I want to say thanks. It's been my son's 30-minute missions Armored Assault Mech a few weeks back. I never told him until you all posted to Facebook the other day. Made his week. Nice. Yeah, that was good stuff. Going for a sunburn. The year in April. April's deceiving. I feel like it's not actually that hard to get sunburnt in April. You just got to be outside for, more than like an hour or two. You got to be outside for a while, but it's usually cool enough that you don't feel like you should be getting burned. Okay. And I need B236. Be Saturday, Nick, and to everyone else, of course. What's up, Blasphemy Builds? What's everybody been up to? Had a pretty good day today. Got some much needed catching up on some stuff around the house. A little bit of filing and organizing and stuff, and to set up a new TV. Our our main TV kicked the bucket this week, so ended up replacing that. We looked at doing a repair, talked to a repair place about it. They were eager to fix it, but it wasn't that much more expensive. Just get a new TV, and it's like a 5-year-old TV, so figured that made more sense. We got that all set up, and how do you know it's shiny? I don't know about cleaning it up. I wiped all the runner bits off of it right before the stream. Does that count? Guys EA's had its typical weird weather. 80s a few days and 30s at night with 50s high now. Back to near 80s. TV had a cheapo $100 projector. Living life. But my first Kodo kit Metal Gear Rex. So far so good. Nice, Kyle. Eric, there's 4 runners on this one, if that's what you're asking about here. Still working in this damn mini bookstore. Interesting. It's a 10. So got all that done. Took our youngest out for ice cream because he asked to go, and then did a good job cleaning up, which is relatively rare. So that was fun. And then I got, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes by myself up in the, call it studio, hobby room, whatever you want to call it. Put down a little bit more paint on the edges of the diorama base, cleaning that up, finishing that off. What's up, Oren? Like my first diorama, taking that jump. Nice. I've been enjoying diorama stuff. Because I also did some more texture on my my big diorama. Try to fill in a few thinner spots. I think I'm going to be doing static grass tomorrow. Looking forward to doing that. Waiting for Monday, getting my package with Dark Hound, Jack Edge, and Zephos. Nice. Diorama is cool, thank you. I'm definitely enjoying diorama stuff. I kind of almost want to do diorama stuff more than I want to build kits. I want to build a little diorama base for like everything I've built so far. Got to run, under the weather, and good luck everyone. Happy building, Nick. Hope you feel better, Skull Heart. Quick review this diorama. If you can look it up at nick.savory on Instagram is where I post my work in progress and whatever I'm working on personally. It's still a work in progress, but got my basically the texture down for the surface. Some rock molds in. Static grass will be next. Probably do that tomorrow, and then trees, and then I gotta actually paint the kits that are gonna go on it. What's up, Nike? What's up, Chunky? What's up, everyone? Nick, did y'all pick winner for the Mecha Warehouse egg hunt? We did. Nick, was the kid taking out Dylan's locker? Doing some last minute stuff to go to Down East Con tomorrow. Nice. That's the one that's up in Maine, right? You have to let me know how that one is. We've thought about going out to it. Got too much going on right now to do too many extra shows. What's up, Joey Ganoda? Is that aerial meat? Yes, it is. It would be cool to have a recessed rectangle hole inside your wall with a glass door with a long row of diorama scenes to just place your kits inside for display. That'd be pretty cool. Kits are going on your diorama. So Rob, the big diorama, I got 4 30-minute missions, submachines. It's the EAV, Exit Vehicle, whatever it's called. They're like little mini walkers. Almost remind me of like a Metal Gear Rex or something, or a Mech Warrior type thing. But I'm kind of customized. Be 4 different variants, and they're going to be on patrol. What's up? You kicked my dog. It's mid-80s in Atlanta today. Sounds kind of like here. You guys were at ValleyCon, were you? Yes, DJ. We did go to ValleyCon most recently. Alright, D14. It's a name. What's the theme of May's mystery box going to be? I don't want to say. I'm still in the process of verifying what's in the box. And just in the odd chance that I completely change my mind, I will keep that quiet. But we should be announcing this coming week the next mystery box. It's the HG area. I mean area. I'm gonna say. So yeah, we did ValleyCon most recently. We're looking at doing our own event in August 13th. Don't know how many of you saw the weekly update this week, but we plan on doing an open house and build contest, kind of IPMS style categories, and judging obviously all Gundam related and not tanks and planes and whatever. I saw you around the contest area. You should have said hi, DJ. So we'll be doing that. Really looking forward to it. Got a lot of things to figure out for hosting that event. A lot of planning to do. It's gonna be fun though, I think. That's really cool. Hope you shoot video of it. We definitely will. I think the biggest thing that will be different between this and most other events is that we will probably try to film and or audio record the judges as they do all their judging. So we'll hopefully have audio at the very least that we can cut and send to each contestant after the event with direct feedback for what they did well, what might have held them back, things like that. And hopefully people will get more value out of the contest than just putting your stuff up, winning or not winning, and then going home. It's a great event. I think it'll be fun. 1 and 2, I had to keep a 7-year-old from touching the entries. I can totally understand. Spent most of the week watching Mother here at home after she got released from the hospital Tuesday. Lots of cooking, shows watched. Sadly, no Gunpla time till now. Lots of important stuff. Making sure your loved ones are safe and recovering. Aggressive platypus. Ooh, judge feedback sounds great. Yeah, we talked a lot about it with a lot of different people. I feel like that's one of the things that lacks the most from just model competition in general. If you look at a lot of like performance type competition, like dance and whatever, they pretty commonly, the judges will be recording feedback throughout the routine, and then that feedback gets flowed back to the competitors. And so I think that kind of model would be great. What's up, Juice Box? Oh, I like that, as long as they don't mention color theory. Honestly, like stuff like that, I think only kind of matters at the highest level in theory, right? If something, sometimes certain colors look better, and if you have to decide between amazing builds, certain things like color theory might help with that, because the whole idea behind color theory is that certain colors look the best in combination with each other. So I could see a astute judge maybe bringing that up, but who knows? What's up, Jeff Catastrophe? Sadly, she has 4 months to potentially heal her broken rib cage and whatnot from the efforts to revive her. Oh, that's rough. Probably CPR related. That's not fun, from what I understand. You ever paint your kids using metallic paints? Use clear color on top of chrome. Looking for ideas. I haven't done a lot of that personally, but I probably will at some point. What kid are you building tonight, Nick? Mobius, I'm doing the HG Aerial. Never seen getting feedback and judging. You always are left wondering why you won or didn't. It sounds like a good step to add some critique for entries. I think so. What's up, a random hero? What's that about? Okay. It's an interesting head so far. Okay, B233. Did had a performance. Paramedics did their defibs 3 times. I mean, I guess the good news is she survived, right? So hopefully the recovery goes as well as possible. I had a student at the dojo for a while. She's a little older and had a heart attack and was revived with CPR, I guess, and had ongoing complications from it. So hopefully she makes a full recovery. Back in high school 30 plus years ago, marching band judges recorded their comments during the show. We spent Mondays listening to critiques. Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea that I'm thinking about. I think that's pretty common in other things too. Kate used to do color guard, and they had their like winter guard competitions, and they got judges' feedback kind of the same way. They'd get an audio tape, and they'd be able to all listen to it. Hope to make it out in August. Awesome, James. Hope to see you. We're also hopefully going to be able to have some sort of like seminars, workshops, or panels. See if we can pull some experienced builders that can, go into depth on a technique or demonstrate something, or maybe even walk participants through a particular process, which would be, I think, really cool too. There's not a ton of IPMS shows and other, I think SCGMC has panels and stuff. I know Nationals usually does, but it'd be great to have that kind of option. God, these allergies, like the worst part is this like tickle that keeps popping up in the back of my throat. Very uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know if anybody here has opinions. I'm curious if we were to try to ask people to try to find some people to do workshops or seminars or panels or whatever. If anybody has suggestions for things that they would love to see if they were at an event like that, what kinds of techniques, what kinds of things would you like to learn about? A few 3-day weekends of summer, a day trip up might be necessary. That'd be cool. Shiny Feel it works well for Giant Robot. What's up, David Codd? Roy Lirio, what's up? Hey, Depeche, what's going on? Try drinking tea with honey mixed in. It should help with the allergies. I should do that. I feel like that's a thing I do when I'm sick sometimes. It's a bird soup. How to use oils to paint your models. Your neatest painted kit I saw recently was a Zegok in Earn Brew. If my challenge coin this week, are they already in stock or are they still being made? They're still being made. They we probably will see them in like a month, maybe a month and a half. It depends on how long it takes for them to make them. Master airbrushing or paint, mixing paint. You have to get local honey though. Workshop on using real touch Gundam markers to create shading and weathering effects. That's how many getting this time. We're doing 200 coins this time. If anybody missed out too, we do have a few extra 2023 coins. So you can always DM me on the Discord to order one. You can't request a number anymore because it's past the initial pre-order period. We also have some 2022 coins left as well. Working the HG Moon Gum tonight. Pretty excited about this one. I know what you mean about allergies. Got a hands and detail for Gunpla would be a cool workshop. Panel scribing, panel on how to reverse wash would be cool. Reverse wash would be pretty cool. Coin flip panel. Though again, one, but last year and this year have been so rough on me mentally, I kind of don't want to remember them, as odd as that sounds. Still need to fear I'm here. What's up, Loom? Alright. The same vibe of Arable Face and the mask the mom wears. Oh, kind of a little before the other stuff's on with the probably God, what are they called? The guns, those guns in the head there. And the eyes, you get kind of like the 4-eye kind of look. Alright. So we should get ready for our first draw of the night. Vulcans, there you go. That's the word I was looking for. Top pair, Nick, do you normally keep or what? Everyone running late today. What's up, Adam? Clip safety flags or V-fins? I usually clip them. Alright. Okay, so first giveaway of the night. We're going to do a number from 1 to 1600. And let's answer the question, what is your favorite building music? What's up, Velcro Shoe Guy? So 1 to 1600. Favorite building music, remember one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. Alright. A28, B226. Mirrorless Fun build. I ended up getting the Mirrorless Flight unit for it. I'm like so torn about the Mirrorless Flight unit, whether or not I have to build a second aerial to put it on. So I'm trying to do the entire line. I won't be able to display the entire line. I mean, I guess I could put it on there and keep it on there and just have it that way, but don't listen to music when I build, but listen to country when I drive. You build and rebuild? No, it's just the regular. I got another one for that reason, yeah. What band is this? Let's see. This is... Which one is the band? I think it's Cut the Anchor. Straight On Till Morning is the name of the album, maybe? What's your favorite aesthetics from Kit? From which from Mercury line? I don't know, I feel like the Ilfrith and the Ariel are both pretty cool. But I feel like my opinions will change as I build them, because it forces me to really look at the designs, and I don't know, I guess I don't look at the designs till I have it in my hand. Or at least not as much. I could see a second Ariel with the backpack. Uh-oh. Almost just lost that. Starting the aerial tomorrow, nice. Probably call time here in a moment or two. Maybe after these two pieces, I guess. Finally watched all of Witcher Mercury. I'm caught up and finally understand what KTS all about, and I want all Witcher Mercury kits. Are they? They're the new episodes for season 2 are starting to go up. Are they just on Crunchyroll? Is it? Are they not going to come up on YouTube until significantly later, like the season 1? There's a question. Number range. Number range is 1 to 1600, and question is, what do you listen to when you build? What it's all about. Okay. What's up, Anthony? Yes, only Crunchy. It's such a bummer. Is Crunchyroll free? Or do you have to pay to be able to watch it on there? price, but Gundam is on the premium sub. Let's see. Just finish the aerial rebuild's pretty nice. Pay, but I'm not. I'm sure you can ask a friend use theirs like I do. Thanks for putting up a stream tonight. Awesome music. Thank you, Tall. Yeah, it is a random hero, but the new season doesn't go up right away, I don't think. The first season, it took a while for them to go up, and I feel like I think they just finally put the last episode of season 1 up, like right as or right before they started season 2. This password share, my cousin uses my account all the time. I need to cut these flags. They're up to episode 9, I think, for the English dub. I've been watching it subbed. I think I'll continue watching it subbed since that's how we started. Getting flags and it takes off a bit too much. Yeah, it's definitely nerve-wracking. You gotta be really careful. Wish they can release dub for season 2. Currently playing Gundam Evolution while watching. Expecting they'll add one of the suits to the game at some point. Probably. It's a Dark Child. What is the question? Question is, what do you listen to while you build? And number range is 1 to 1600. I'm going to be calling time in just a moment. I'm going to try to finish these 2 pieces, and then I'll call time and draw a number. Said Danma is more than happy. Go. Okay, so we got a V-fin. All right, and that completes the head. Just here to celebrate finally finishing my rough draft for my novel. Congrats. Okay, gonna call time. Maybe not just say I'm topping out at 43 kills every game. Okay. So 1 to 1600, one number for this Astray, turn red. 1293. See if we got any winners. I don't see any. Let you guys confirm, but if that's the case, we will draw again in a little bit. Okay, onto the body. Looks like it starts with the neck, so B238. Any confirmations when you get the full mechanics aerial, Thorn, aerial rebuild? Nope. We just got a few rebuilds in on Friday. They went super fast. It was not very many, at least not compared to demand. The other ones, I don't know for sure when. I suspect we'll get at least some. Hopefully a decent number. But we likely won't know until closer to when we're going to get them. For some of them, like the full mechanics, we might not know until they ship from our distributor. Or, you know, right before or something. Sorry to leave early last night in the Zoom. Someone was starting to fuss. No worries. Building Nick Kazuki. I'm working on the HG aerial. I feel like getting rebuild is going to be worse than getting the OG aerial. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. And my speculation would be that it was offered on the orders for all the shops as a tentative item, meaning there was no image for it, there was no name, there was no description of what it was going to be in the show. We just knew it was a kit from Witch for Mercury. And so as a result, it's more of a gamble than even like picking the aerial, for example, and ordering a kit that everybody knows about what it is in the series. Especially before it arrives, because you don't know how popular it will actually be. So I think a lot of shops tend to be very conservative, or more conservative with their orders, not wanting to risk being caught having tons of extras. Full Mechanic Aerial is supposed to be this month. I think they're supposed to be out soon. So I don't know why the HG has the option red stickers. I'm not sure. I feel like these allergies are getting worse, like, by the minute. So I get the Volume 1 Xenogears kits up to pre-order. We'll be getting the Volume 2 kits. I want Xenogears so bad. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. We might be. If it's what I think it is, I'm not super familiar with Xenogears, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, I think we were getting some of that stuff, but not all. Bill's definitely mid. Guess the tentative HG is either Final Aerial or the BBEG Final Mobile Suit armor. I think the tentative ones tend to be something important to the story, whether it's a new main character suit or a major bad guy suit or whatever. Antagonist. But who knows until they show up. Loving the constant influx of Kotobukiya kids. Bandai has the drip feed, especially with Gundam, but Koto will not give my wallet a break. 5 separate pre-orders for Mecha Warehouse. There's some cool ones coming out. Just wait till we get a new Bob suit. It'll be the hardest to get. Thanks for the sub, Mark Woods. All right. Okay, C28 and C32. Rare Rebuild gives me ZOE Hootie vibes, just a little. Not sure I'm familiar. Is the MG line toast? I don't think so. But they only release like a new MG or two every year, tops. Same thing with real grades. It's just not a lot of new releases because they take so much more time and effort to design and manufacture. For the first one of the line, they just don't do a ton. They can pump out a ton of new high grades for the same energy it takes to pump out a new real grade or master grade. So I think that's a big part of it. I'd rather see new MGs or 2.0s. It depends on what they are. There's certain ones that desperately need 2.0s, for example. But I mean, I'd probably rather see brand new kits. They're probably more likely to do better than just a 2.0, but it really depends on what it is. Right, that's 210 of HG. WFM kids say definitely one aerial, one final boss. 2,000 yen kids probably the boss, and 1,400 yen being the final aerial. Restock the MG Easy 8 probably at some point. We don't have confirmed timelines on any of that stuff anymore, at least not until later quarters. And we're not locking in big orders on a lot of restocks right now, because we tend to be able to find restock stuff available. It's mostly the super hot stuff that we're trying to lock in ahead of time to make sure we got good numbers coming. Hello, sorry I'm late. What's up, Monster Trio? Working plastics together. Molds probably take time to make, and the more detail, more time. And then all the design for it too, and they're big investments. What's up, the band? You still use the Razer glass file? Is it worth it? I do. Still got the Razer, the Origin right here. Definitely worth it, in my opinion. G Virgo. And the allergies get worse. I had the Razer for a year, and still the bee's knees. Bandai at this point is content to just give Kotoki his yearly fix and the design external extras for kits they can easily recolor with the Johnny Gello that just occurred. That they have a lot to pull from if they want to come up with a new MG. Display siren file cheaper in my opinion. Have you used both? Anyone I've talked to that's used both, I think generally prefer the Razer. I have not used both, though. I haven't used the sirens, so. I can't say from first-hand knowledge which one I like better. Okay, so that's gonna go in there. Okay, A9 and A8. Speaking of Razor, finally caved in and brought the Razor and polish from you guys. Really excited. Nice. Howdy, first stream here. Hoping a new MG rears its head during the May Hobby Show. What's up, Julian? Welcome. Someone who mostly only collects MG kits. I feel the MGs have fallen to the wayside. I mean, I can't speak to experience necessarily long term, but if you look at the history of when kits are released, I don't think they release more than a few MGs a year. Best case. I'm trying to think all the new ones that have been released since I've been in the hobby. I think Dynamez was relatively new when I started. Kyrios, Barbatos. They got the new Wing Verka. There's the Zeta Verka coming out. The 1.5 Dom. Has there been any other new MGs since then? But I think that's... I guess there's the Vaz. G used to be released every month. Eclipse, that's true. Virtue. So we've had a bunch. Yeah, I don't think every month actually happened. We've also, I think, gotten more RGs lately, right? This announced the Epion, we had the God Gundam, the High New. We also got the Goldie Marg, which is P Bandai, but it was a completely new kit there. I feel like RGs and MGs are on a similar tier of effort. We start the next draw. Not yet, Matthew. You'll be doing that soon. MG Vidar was announced. MG Vidar was not announced. That was a April Fool's joke that tricked a lot of people, apparently. Bloodbath trying to get MG Arrow whenever that comes out. It might be a while. I hope that the Johnny Gelgs brings a look back at Gelgooks and we end up getting some Marina Jagger kits in either RG or MG form. What's up, Rick? What's going on, Doug? Welcome, guys. Just want to cut tequila, don't care what grade it is. What's the difference between full mechanics and MG? Full mechanics tends to have less detail. Think more like a large high grade maybe. It's not quite a high grade. I think it's more complicated than that usually. But not as much as an MG. I'll get the Razor soon. We'd recommend the kit with everything. I mean, it's not a bad way to go. I didn't grab the kit myself, but you definitely could. Okay, 5 and 22. What PGs would be neat? I feel like those never stay in stock for long. I bet come a year from now, they'll be like easier to get. Okay, that and the A22. Say new full mechanic kits are on par with master grades detail-wise. Mechanically, there's less there, but full mechanics, rare full mechanics aerials seem more detailed than MG Chin, for example. So surface detail versus like inner frame, right? Full mechanics don't tend to have the inner frame. They don't tend to have that type of detail. They might have similar surface detail, but generally speaking, they're less complicated internally. What's going on with the nippers idea, Nick? What do you mean? Razor kit is nice. I don't know if it's needed, but it's a good sample of the whole lineup, and I also now like the foam files. Unless you're talking about the IPO for mechanics kits, then you got an inner frame and not as much outer detail. You would see what the PG acrylic case look like in person. I checked their dimensions and it's designed to fit on top of detail perfectly. Oh, you mean the ones that we got coming? Do your line nippers better and less cost. You said you're talking to engineers. I want to. I haven't pushed that project along at all. I think there's room there though. Someone with two cats is really hard to keep your parts on the table and free from hair. Yep. Can't imagine trying to build with cats. We only had a cat briefly a few years back, but she liked to get in the way. Nick, chat would probably get you diapers for a year to get a better nipper design. Triple them 3 huskies and 3 cats. Whew. Cat, but when I bring Gundam to build it, my girlfriend's place, her cat always sits in her box and stops from getting anything done. The tools with metal handles so I can slap them on a magnet like a fancy chefs do with the knives. So congrats Nick and the baby. Thanks Doug. To keep the door closed to my building room. What's up, Rick? So some of the stores had occasional clouds of tools, the gun primer display. Would that be something you guys might consider? We're definitely planning on doing like a Mecha Warehouse Razor Plus. It's just been held up by a few other things. We've talked to Disbay about potential collabs. So that could be in the future as well. I'm gonna build a Gundam style bassinet. Alright, so this will go on there. Is that as far as that goes? I feel like that should go in deeper. Okay. My foil gave my red frame version of Ethan haircut, then knocked into the bookcase. One did a triple Lindy off the top. It's a little battle damage now. The regular razor, I'd buy a Razor Plus from Mecha Warehouse and a heartbeat. Should add a lock to my office, paint thinners, knives, glass shelving. Not exactly safe for my 3-year-olds. No, definitely not. Okay. Let's do the next draw here. All right. Next draw. Be full Spectrum OCD or other form. Use steamroll through kits. I don't think I steamroll. I feel like I'm really slow actually, but the razor definitely speeds it up. All right, so second draw, we're going to do a number between 1 and 1,000 and answer the question: bazooka or beam cannon? 1 to 1,000, bazooka or beam cannon. Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win, and the answer and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. Okay, yeah, 1 to 1,000, bazooka or beam cannon. Okay, next part's here. B237 and A24. Have to be careful tonight with the this draw, because if I wait too long, I might have too many messages in the chat. I did put on the chat logger though, just in case. To be fair, he's building and talking to 160 people at the same time. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to build and respond to the chat definitely makes things challenging sometimes. So what was the question? Bazooka or beam cannon, Roy? I should say this: the full armor unicorn for a cause, honestly not as hard as I thought. A lot of runners though. It's a lot of stuff in that kit. Especially when Nick gets asked questions more than anything else. Well, as long as I ignore the stock questions, especially is this in stock or is that in stock, then it's not too bad. You have like 6 plans, spin, balancing, sticks around your body. Will you sing and make a sandwich? That's what this is like. 6 plates. You guys watch any good movies lately? That's a good question. Do we know the number for the draw? Not Julian. The number range is 1 to 1,000. Bazooka or beam cannon is a question. So we just watched Rocky 4 today for family movie night. Or been going through the Rocky movies lately, one a week. For this is the 4th week now. Did you grab one of the MGSD kits? I did not. I figured it'll sit on my backlog. I can probably grab one later because I think they're being reprinted. Somebody else probably wants it more. I'll probably end up snagging one at some point though. And also another question, Nick, do you have a favorite Unicorn Gundam or do you not like them? Unicorn's okay. Nick wanted to say thanks for the happy birthday. I'm a packing slip, no problem. At the rebuild, no Rocket Spaceman. It's the original flavor, original recipe. I don't want the MGSD, but I'm very curious to see what they do next. Yeah, I think if it was a different mobile suit, I would be more intrigued. I'm not really into seeds, so it's not really the one I want, but if it's the right one, I will definitely get one. And the light lines as well. I do like the battle kits we're just building. What's up, John? I thought you'd already built the OG aerial. No, somehow I hadn't yet. How many kits in the backlog would be considered too small? I think too small is just you're at risk of not having something to work on, theoretically. So 1 in the backlog is plenty fine, I think, assuming that you have an option to get more. Did your repair ever come out here in the States? I haven't seen it, at least as long as I've been in the hobby. I don't remember. I think it's a regular release, not P Bandai, but it'd be nice if they reprinted it. GSD Asteroid Frame would be cool. I could see that being pretty cool. I'd like to see like a Wing Gundam or something. I'm gonna call time in a moment here. Half my office space is dedicated to backlog storage. So wishing for Proto Zero Verka, that'd be pretty cool. The first PBNI kit actually a week ago got Wound War. Loved the kit to death. Nice. I think we've had enough Wing kits. I don't know, I like Wing. I got some nostalgia factor there for me. Okay, I'm gonna call time. Draw a number. Go slow as the backlog has grown. I'll get to them all though. I tell myself that too. I'm losing confidence that I will, but MGSD Heavy Arms Custom, oh, I'd be all over that. Okay, 1 to 1,000, 224. I don't see one. Does the chat go back far enough? I think so. So I don't see a winner, but I'll let you guys confirm. If there is in fact no winner, we will draw again in a little bit. Isn't the Proto Zero Kotoki design already? Pretty much. Get like 2 hours a week if I'm lucky to work on kits. Having the income facilitate my wants doesn't jive with my busy life. I feel that, Dolfo. But I get the 2 hours of the stream, and then usually maybe 2 to 4 hours, usually closer to that 2. Assuming I don't have anything else going on that weekend. Did I do 224? So I wrote down right, 224. Where is your 224 though? Oh, there it is. Okay, I guess we do have a winner. I don't know why it didn't come up when I searched the first time. Congratulations, MZ. So MZ, you can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll send that out this week. It's weird that didn't come up in the search the first time. At least 2 dedicated 2-ish hour build slots scheduled per week, but I try to make more time when I'm able. Yeah, so I usually we try to make, usually it's like Sunday afternoon, we'll have like family hobby time. Hang out up in the studio, hobby room, whatever you want to call it, and work on stuff. If I'm lucky, that's like 2 hours. Sometimes it can be longer, sometimes I can do similar on Saturday, but not always. Like today, I got a little bit of time. Congratulations, at least now I can go to bed early so I can get up at 3 for my 6 a.m. flight. Safe travels. Now will that prize go into the growing backlog or... Gonna hopefully try to carve out some time to build at the warehouse for some content ideas that we have, but so far I have failed at making that time actually happen, so we have a HG Hootaroo for sale. I definitely don't. Guess on that note, anybody participating in AOZ April? Bring on more random shorts and it's good. Stopping work can be hard sometimes. It's getting a block of time that's free. That's actually free. So I'm not entirely sure what it is though, to be honest. So AOZ is Advance of Zeta. It was a manga that I think is supposed to be kind of like a prequel to Zeta Gundam. Kind of covers the development of Zeta and related mobile suits. A lot of funky designs. Get a second one for gigantic arms unit wound war. Because it's safe to even build at work. You don't want a nipper to the neck. I think I'll be safe. April mystery box arrived yesterday. I liked the kit selections. Good to hear, Scott. Glad you liked it. Was the April anything special? Like to build? I have no idea. Yeah, so it's basically just people build kits in / related to Advance of Zeta. It's kind of like a social media thing that popped up a few years ago, I think. Not sure how long it's been going on. I've never participated. I'm not a huge AOZ fan. I think I've got one AOZ kit in the backlog. Actually, technically I might have more than one that would qualify, but I've only got one like real serious AOZ kit. Need some clones so I can do art and build kits and go to work and rest all at the same time. Right? If you figure out how, let me know, because I could probably use that too. Alright, so get those ones in. Okay, F1 and F2. So I got some pretty cool things in my backlog I'd like to look at. Thanks, Nick and Fox. Char can do it, I can probably figure it out. And are you underestimating Char? Kind of sounds like it. Do you have an AOZ kit? So I've got, I think it's like a Hazenflay or something. And I think technically like the Jim Quell, I think I've got an MG Jim Quell in the backlog. What's up, Riz God Swagger? Building a mech right now. I'm building the HG Aerial, so yeah, I believe Aerial would be considered a mech. Okay, I got those two. I was in A21 and 23. I meant for sale on the website. Gotcha. I think the Barzam would count. Like Titans, I think suits would count. I'm not an expert on the quote-unquote rules for AOZ April. But I think like any Titans design, so I guess theoretically like the Titans Mark II and stuff like that be given away. We were giving away an MG Astray Turn Red, but someone won that in the last draw about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes ago. The largest your backlog ever got. It's probably what it is right now, is the largest. I definitely am adding kits to the backlog way faster than I'm building. AOZ Advance of Zeta. It was a manga kind of covered the lead up to Zeta, design of the Zeta and stuff like that. The Hazels, the Hairu. So retail releases for AOZ. The rest are P Bandai. I think we also have was it a Gaplant? I think this is a Gaplant would be technically AOZ. I think we got some of those in stock right now. Jim Quell was a fun build. Very old school. That was a fun few hours. How do you get no win it? So when we do the giveaways, we ask for a number in a certain range and an answer to a question, and then we pick a number at random. If your number gets picked, you win. Like I said, though, we just had a winner not too long ago. We usually do it several times during the stream until we get a winner. Or it was the AOZ version of Gaplant. There you go. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the details, so you have to forgive me there. Way too long. I missed out on the April Melee mystery box. What was in that mystery box? We literally just shipped it, so I won't spoil it for anybody that's still waiting for this to arrive. You might be able to find spoilers somewhere. If you ask me next week, I'll be more than happy to talk about what was in it. Someone explain 30-Minute Sisters to me, please. So 30-Minute Sisters is Bandai's answer to like the Frame Arms Girls line from Kotobukiya. They're basically mechanized girl kits, I guess, that you would be able to do whatever with. I don't think there's any particular story to them. They're just kits for kits' sake. The update talks about the Zeta Verka. We got some on order. I don't know when they'll be here though. Box should come Monday. Can't wait. Very excited. Jim Quell was a double 83 kit, though. Yes, it is a Titans unit. Those definitely won't stay until I get the parts to go over them. And the sisters are fun builds and they're pretty good ones built. Yeah, I think there's a lot of possibilities there because of the 3mm pegs and kind of the compatibility with Gundam. If you want to make like a Gundam girl or whatever, there's a lot of possibilities there. Who do you think was worse, Titans or Zeon? I mean, it's kind of comparing two very bad things, I guess, in theory. Although Zeon, I think it depends on era and who within Zeon, so. Okay, so when was Xeon at its worst? I don't know if I'm qualified to answer that. Probably one of the times they did or attempted to drop a colony, I guess, but mass murder tends to add up to a lot. Anybody take advantage of the Verkos sale that we're running this weekend? I guess on that same note, what's your favorite Verkos too? What I still have yet to build any Verkos. But I definitely need to change that. Man, I was asking for a break. That's pretty funny. I feel like I have the same feeling with all the things becoming available with their distributors. Just add a couple more zeros to it, and very similar feeling. The Stein full armor, double Zeta. Got new Verkos looks, haven't seen many yet, still newish to the hobby. Been broke from buying the HG Neo Zeong. Want that new Verkos. Backlog 1-0, Sosby and High New. Ugh. There we go. Looking for Verkos I don't have already. Have the ones you have in stock. Still haven't built one, but I want to review them as I build. Cool. MG Extract Freedom just finished appreciating the wings. Nice. Without the compulsion to buy Unicorn Kids, so probably the Unicorn full armor of the Banshee for favorite Verkos. Alright, I think the body's done. Who was the winner? MZ was the winner. Alright. Right arm. B1, 7, and 8. Might be a little early to start thinking about it because I'm just starting this kit. First stream on this kit means we'll probably have at least 2 more streams before I get through it, but I'm not sure which aerial I should do, or not which aerial, which for Mercury kit I should do next. So Johnny, building tonight. Tonight's the HG Aerial. It's interesting that this Moon Gundam has no stickers. That's how all HGs should be. I am not a big fan of stickers. They're hard to get on there right. They don't always stay on for an extended period of time. So who's buying a toning it? You know, for a car, for a drawing tonight. That's funny. I think it's building the aerial, not the rebuild. Which working kits have we done thus far? My first visit to the stream. So far we've got the Booger Bow, the Ilfrith, the Ghouls Delanza, Choo Choo's Demi Trainer, and now I'm working on the aerial. We actually got OEM water slides that be even more excited to build. Should just figure I stared and still had a Mercury kit to change it up. That wouldn't be a bad option if you get the Tickle belong in stock. Okay, B29, B229. Shows your display from all the kits you built at home. Not easily. I can't really redirect the camera. And a lot of my stuff is not here anymore. A lot of stuff is currently at the warehouse, actually. People are asking about where to see the diorama stuff. Same thing with pretty much everything I've built. Should all be on my Instagram at nick.savory. So the second season episode, I haven't yet. They will probably wait for it on Gundam Info. So once again, have to navigate the next few months, try not to see any spoilers. Wait till it's all out so I can binge watch. Can't do it weekly. It definitely makes things a little harder. I feel that way about like The Expanse. When The Expanse was running, I'd be so desperate to see the next one. Now I'm following a plastic crack to on Instagram. There you go. Expanse is amazing. It definitely is. I wish they weren't done. I wish they were doing the continuing with it. Got all the books. I need to read them. I haven't read any of them yet, but at some point I will carve out some time for that. Make sure you get the short story collection too. I think that's in one of them. Kate got me like the full set or something. What's up, Oceanic Shorts? I want a coin, but I can get paid in time. How you doing tonight? I'm doing well. How are you, Oceanic? Just dealing with some allergies is the worst of it. There's a book series that I found through a discounted Kindle thing like 11 years ago that I hope Amazon can make into a TV series. Which series? Combines my favorite things from Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate, Babylon 5, among others. So you're thinking, I'm really tired. I wonder when Nick's going to run the next draw. Then I remembered someone already won. I'd probably just call it a night. I feel that, Daniel. I'm pretty tired myself. Alright, C5 and C8. It's called Odyssey 1. Interesting. Make a new baby, call it sleep, brother. Wish I ordered a 30-minute Sisters kit with my Verka order. Scott, if it hasn't shipped yet, you can always email support at mechawarehouse.com and we can try to add it for you. I definitely need to get caught up in my sleep before the kid arrives, because that's gonna be rough. Hope my tax returns come before the ACT guys are gone. I'm looking forward to mine as well. Not sure how long to expect it to take. My sister kits are awesome. What's that? All right, homie's been a blast. Catch you on the next one. See you later, Eric. Do a sleep camping bottle to have as a reserve. Right? That would be great. Same thing with energy. I mean, I guess theoretically, you put enough caffeine and sugar in a bottle, and you basically have bottled energy. But I wish I could bottle like real energy. Or Discord coin, and I also got one of the things intense. Can I add those two orders together if they haven't shipped yet? If you're talking about the 2023 coin, then no, you cannot. The 2023 coins aren't here yet. They aren't even on their way. They still have to be made. And we're not allowing the 2023 coins to be merged with anything until after all the pre-orders go out, primarily out of minimizing the logistic headache, because each coin is individually numbered and assigned to an individual before it gets shipped. And it's hard enough when there's nothing else involved. But when you start talking about, shipping it with kits or any of that kind of stuff, it becomes really challenging. Okay, so this will go on there. An American Dad episode where Stan gets a pill that makes him feel like he has had an 8 hours night rest, so he becomes obsessed with the video game. Okay, B1 20 and 21. That's why I usually just eat the cost of shipping if I didn't plan out my order better. It's not a big deal most of the time. It's just certain things like the challenge coin where it is, or people pre-order a million things and want to shuffle them constantly. That can be a headache. It's called Adderall. But most of the time, like, adding something after the fact isn't too big a deal as long as you do it early enough and don't wait till the last second. Because as you may or may not be aware, we do ship pretty quick sometimes, and once it's packed, we definitely can't, because if we were to start taking those kind of requests, we'd be tearing boxes open left and right, and it would just completely break us. You ship UPS, which is just a bonus for me. So you guys ship super fast. We try to. Every once in a while, we'll have a little bit of backup, and it'll take, a day or two, sometimes longer, our worst. But usually, we'll get it out within a business day or so. It'd be a shit show, yeah, exactly. It's hard enough to try to find if you got 100 orders to go dig through packed boxes or whatever. And just making sure everything gets done right. And it's one thing if it's one person doing everything, but the extra communication between customer service and the warehouse is way too risky. It's the fun, everyone. Wish I could stay longer, but I hope you all have an amazing night. See you later, Tall Aaron. Getting close to the end here. Probably be finishing up either these arm parts or the arm itself, and then calling it a night. Maybe daily activities that you have to do. You feel like karate has helped you become more focused in how you treat it. I don't know, maybe. Kate and I were talking about this the other day. I feel like I have an ability to have an attention to detail. And I think a lot of that stems from karate, from just trying to perfect stuff. If you want to get better at something like that, you need to be able to pay attention to yourself and what you're doing and be focused on what you need to try to improve, how you're supposed to do it versus how you're doing it and stuff like that. And I think that has probably carried over to a lot of stuff I do. I'm still amazed you fit 4 HGs, including a messer, alongside small bits and bobs and an MG Jagan all in one box. Figured I'd end up with 2 shipments at that point. There we got some pretty good options for boxes and plenty of practice playing Tetris. I'm actually thinking a little bit about starting like a podcast or something for the dojo and talking about some of those kinds of things, deeper philosophical things, like martial arts wise, maybe outside of martial arts specifically, but there's a lot of interesting ideas there that I think do translate to everyday life. I think the best place to learn them is in karate, but to bring some value to people by talking about some of that stuff. It's an art to pack boxes and with dimensional weight versus box weight, using the right size box and save money. Absolutely. Some warehouse management systems tell you box size used for the order to minimize shipping costs. Yeah, unfortunately, how we do things, we have to manually figure out which box to use. Found one software solution that we could theoretically add all the sizes of everything, and it would calculate which box to use for you, but the data entry required would be massive. There, everyone. See you later, Mechhead Studios. Your team rocks, Nick. Definitely does. We got a good team. Alright, so these ones, this is... Here, oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's going to be exposed. Okay, that's not covered. Remember, a warehouse I worked at used one of those programs and it recommended changing the dimensions of the boxes, not realizing that custom to the can requires pallets to be counted. There's a lot of information to keep in track of especially start shipping internationally. After you go to the dojo, I teach 3 days a week right now. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays also a fighter's training session. I got a student fighting actually end of April here in New Hampshire, which will be fun. The organizer is trying to talk me into competing, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Although watching Rocky had me kind of fired up, but I haven't really been preparing, so I don't know if it's a good idea. And then I'm usually also at jiu-jitsu 2 days a week, usually Friday night and Sunday morning. Winners were never even, made it harder to count. Yeah, I bet. Usually efficiency in one area, cost efficiency in another. Nick Shumley should never before seen Tom Tropen style and rock the competition. Busy man. It's actually a super busy schedule. It is. There was a period where I was also training jiu-jitsu Wednesday and teaching Saturday mornings too, but I cut things back a little bit because I was just losing my mind. I still feel like I'm losing my mind sometimes. Most of the time. This is the first time here. Shout out the time I discovered y'all store by some guy hitting me in front of your warehouse while I visited my dad. Wait, what? Did you get like a car accident or something? I'll just say like 1.2 million a year. I mean, 1.2 million is a pretty real number. John Wick inspired by Nick from Mecha Warehouse. Real. Can I stay still? You like to help community? Car crash just said. That's crazy. Was that at the old place or the new place? Even if it's Canadian money. But yeah, my schedule is super crazy. I've thought about needing to do a vlog about my my average day, because I don't think people understand when I say I'm busy how busy I am. But I don't know if I could do that to anybody. Like I don't know that I would want to make Ethan spend the like 15 hours it would take to follow my day beginning to end. It was over Christmas. So it must have been, well, no, it could have been either. This Christmas, this past Christmas. Usually wake up like, what, 7:30, get up, eat something, get out the door by 8 something. Get to the warehouse between 9 and 9:30 usually. There till 4:30. Head to the dojo. There from 5 something until 8:30, 9, something like that. Come home, eat dinner, shower, and then sleep. That's crazy. This might be the last piece for tonight, because I got to debate whether or not I do the hands. It depends on how long this takes to do. But it looks like the right arm will be done today, or at least mostly done, maybe minus the hand. We'll do the left arm. Probably a leg next time, and then probably the other leg, and then backpack and shield maybe. Someone let this man sleep, right? Alright. I'm enabling this behavior. Should close YouTube. Just get the one you're adding the backpack to. I'm not sure. I don't have... do I have the Mirror unit on? I might. That wasn't my plan. Oh, shit. So I think I'd be adding it to an aerial. Just the question is whether I build a second aerial to do it. Doesn't the backpack come with open hands? It might. You're getting sleepy. Oh, I'm definitely sleepy. Well, you guys are starting to understand what I mean when I say I'm tired. I thought Nick Demi trainer, but with Dom legs. Sleepy and sending everyone Zaku. Got a lot done tonight, I think. I feel like it's pretty good. Dami trainer. Backpack does come with open hands. That's cool. Alright, so we'll pick up next time. We'll build the hand for the right arm. We'll build the left arm. Probably get at least into the legs. We'll have to see. But that said, I think it's time to call tonight. I'm gonna go get some sleep, like we just said. So, see everybody next time. We will be picking up where we left off next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Giving away something else, something good. In the meantime, though, definitely hit that subscribe button so you can see it if you haven't already. And don't forget, FurCaw 10 at mechawarehouse.com for 10% off FurCaw kits this weekend. If you haven't yet, might be a good one to take advantage of. Otherwise, see you all next time. Have a good evening and